in our Your Space, Your Peace series. This is where we explore how to create, truly harmonious, safe, and comfortable living environments as we embrace our golden years.
Exactly, finding that peace right at home.
Today, we're embarking on a deep dive into something, well, profoundly restorative, cultivating your very own outdoor oasis.
Ah, yes. There's truly nothing quite like stepping outside, is there? Taking that deep breath of fresh air
hmm
and just feeling the calming presence of greenery around you. It's such an inherent spirit lifter, wouldn't you say?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That deep breath and sense of peace, the restorative feeling nature provides.
Well, it's something we all crave, I think. No matter our age or circumstances, it feels like a fundamental human need.
Oh, it absolutely is restorative. And often, that connection with nature is closer than we might think, even if we're not out hiking the West Coast Trail every day.
Right, exactly. It's about finding it where you are. I was recently visiting a retirement community, actually, out in West Vancouver. And what I saw there really stuck with me. They had taken this previously underutilized courtyard,
Okay.
a space that was just, well, it was mostly concrete, maybe a few sad-looking shrubs, you know the type.
I do, yes.
But they transformed it. It became this vibrant, incredibly accessible garden. And the absolute star of the show, really, was a series of beautifully designed raised garden beds.
Ah, raised beds, yes.
Key. I spent quite a while just observing a group of seniors there. Some were in wheelchairs, others were using walkers, and, some were just strolling around with this newfound spring in their step.
That's lovely.
All of them were just joyfully tending to their herbs and flowers. It was wonderful to see.
Connection right there.
And there was this wonderful woman, Evelyn, such a twinkle in her eye. She shared something so powerful with me that really highlighted the significance of what they'd created there. She said, and I remember it clearly, she said, "I used to have a huge garden, and I missed it so much. Now with these raised beds, I can still get my hands in the soil without all the bending. It's my happy place, my therapy."
Wow. My therapy. That's powerful.
Her joy was just so palpable, so incredibly real, you could almost feel it radiating from her. It really brought home for me how incredibly important it is to keep enjoying and connecting with nature, to nurture something beautiful, even if our physical abilities change a little over time.
That's such a crucial point. It's about adapting our spaces,
Exactly.
not giving up on the things that bring us joy.
Mm-hmm.
And Evelyn's experience, well, such a perfect illustration of why this connection with nature, even if it's just in a small way, is so profoundly crucial for our overall well-being as we age.
It really is.
It highlights a common challenge many of us face, doesn't it? The physical demands of, let's say, traditional gardening. Things like bending over repeatedly to weed or kneeling for extended periods.
Of the knees.
Exactly. Or managing heavy watering cans and those sometimes cumbersome gardening tools. It can all become quite difficult, even painful, as our bodies naturally change.
Definitely.
Yet that innate desire to connect with nature, to nurture something beautiful, to feel the sun and fresh air on our skin, or simply to watch a bird visit that feeling, it never really fades, does it?
No, it doesn't. It stays with us.
So perhaps your own beloved garden might feel a bit overwhelming these days, or maybe your balcony just isn't as inviting or, well, comfortable as you'd truly like it to be. You might be wondering, how can I recapture that joy of being outdoors?
That's a feeling I hear from so many people. And that's precisely why this deep dive matters to you, our listener. We wholeheartedly believe that living a lively later life means having access to spaces that deeply nourish your body, truly calm your mind, and bring you immense joy.
It's integral.
So this deep dive is your empowering guide. We want to offer accessible, everyday strategies for transforming any outdoor space, whether it's a sprawling backyard, a small patch of patio, or even a cozy balcony into a senior-friendly haven.
And it's not about huge projects.
No, not at all. It's about smart, thoughtful adaptations that make your existing space work for you, allowing you to continue enjoying the profound benefits of nature without the struggle.
Exactly. This isn't about embarking on grand, expensive renovations. It's more about practical wisdom and clever ideas you can implement right away, often with minimal effort or cost. We'll be focusing on making your outdoor spaces truly accessible and, importantly, enjoyable.
That's right. So in this deep dive, we'll first explore why connecting with nature is so crucial for our well-being, not just as a pleasant pastime, but really as a vital element for both mental and physical health.
Foundations.
Then we'll move into the very practical side, innovative ways to make gardening physically easier and safer. We'll explore solutions that remove common barriers and make getting your hands in the soil fun again.
Like those raised beds Evelyn loved.
Precisely. And finally, we'll cover smart design principles for balconies and patios, ensuring you can maximize your enjoyment of these vital outdoor areas, whether you're actively gardening or just relaxing.
Making the most of what you have.
We'll be covering everything from, yes, the magic of raised garden beds and finding truly comfortable seating, to selecting wonderfully low-maintenance plants that thrive in our beautiful BC climate.
Mm-hmm. Important for local context.
And even creating a delightful bird-friendly corner right outside your window. Get ready to cultivate your own slice of outdoor peace right at home, tailored just for you.
That's good.
Let's transform your outdoor space into your green space, your happy place. Okay, so with that personal connection from Evelyn's story in mind, let's really dig into why these green spaces are so incredibly vital. Even from the comfort of our homes or, those immediate outdoor spaces, it's more than just a pretty view, isn't it?
Oh, absolutely. Much more.
What's happening on a deeper level when we connect with nature?
Well, the benefits are really multifaceted. They touch almost every aspect of our well-being. Think of it first in terms of mental well-being.
Okay.
Spending time in green spaces has a scientifically proven effect on reducing stress and anxiety. It can significantly improve your mood and offer this profound sense of calm.
Just being out there helps.
Yes, and even the simple rhythmic acts of tending to plants, maybe carefully watering a thirsty pot or gently pruning a wilting leaf, or just that quiet patience of observing a new bud unfurl.
I know that feeling.
They aren't just pleasant pastimes, they're actually a natural form of mindfulness. When your hands are in the soil and your eyes are focused on that vibrant green, your brain often shifts away from the endless internal to-do list or those lingering anxieties.
It pulls you out of your head.
Exactly. And this isn't just anecdotal. Studies actually show that engaging with nature can actively reduce cortisol levels, that's our body's primary stress hormone, by shifting your brain's focus from internal worry to external observation.
So it's physiological too.
It is. It's a gentle, accessible pathway to being truly present, allowing your mind to quiet down and find a deeper sense of inner calm, almost like a form of active meditation that's always available right outside your door.
Active meditation, I like that.
Similarly, just sitting quietly and watching the birds flit through your garden or gather at a feeder, that can provide immense tranquility and a gentle, natural distraction from the rush of thoughts. This natural engagement lets your mind unwind, find that sense of inner quietude. It's like a gentle form of therapy, always on call.
That's fascinating, the idea of nature as a natural cortisol reducer. I can definitely see how that shift in focus from, internal worry to just watching a plant grow
Yeah,
could be incredibly calming.
it truly can.
But beyond just mental calm, what about the physical benefits? I think many people might not immediately associate gardening with exercise.
You're right. Many don't think of it as traditional exercise, but it genuinely is a wonderful form of gentle movement. Let's delve into the physical activity aspect.
Yep.
Even really light tasks like reaching for a watering can, carefully potting a new flower, or doing just a bit of light weeding maybe from a raised bed.
Right, no strenuous bending.
Exactly. These actions can significantly improve your flexibility, build gentle strength in your core and limbs, and even enhance your balance over time.
How so?
Well, consider the subtle movements. Extending your arm to water, bending just slightly to pick up a fallen leaf, maybe from the edge of that raised bed, or slowly turning to examine a new bloom. These are functional movements that keep your joints mobile and your muscles engaged in a way that feels natural and, frankly, enjoyable.
Doesn't feel like a workout.
Precisely. It's a beautiful way to stay active without the intensity, maybe the pressure, of a strenuous workout. You're simply doing something you love, and your body reaps the rewards, often without you even realizing you're exercising. It's about building and maintaining strength and mobility in an accessible, low-impact way.
So it's not about breaking a sweat necessarily, but about consistent, gentle engagement that keeps the body moving and strong. That's a powerful distinction, I think.
Yeah, it really is.
And what about for our minds? Beyond just the stress reduction, does being out in nature help us stay sharp?
Absolutely. There's a significant cognitive boost that comes with it. Engaging with plants and nature can truly enhance memory and overall cognitive function.
Really? How does that work?
Think about it. You're remembering plant names, Maybe when to water them, what they need to thrive. Does this one need more sun or less? You're observing subtle changes, like a new leaf unfurling.
Those in detail.
Exactly. You might be problem-solving minor issues like a wilting plant or maybe an unexpected little pest, or even just planning your next planting arrangement. This constant, gentle mental stimulation keeps your mind sharp and engaged, exercising those neural pathways.
Like little brain exercises.
Yeah. In a way, yes. Furthermore, there's a powerful sense of purpose and achievement that comes from nurturing life. Watching a tiny seed sprout into a seedling, seeing a flower bloom after weeks of care, or harvesting a ripe tomato you've grown yourself.
Oh, the first tomato of the season.
Right. That tangible result of your care and effort provides a profound sense of accomplishment. And this feeling of success is incredibly beneficial for self-esteem and overall mental vitality. It fosters this continuous rewarding cycle of effort and growth that provides a consistent sense of purpose.
That sense of purpose, I think that's particularly important, isn't it? It gives you a reason to get up, to go outside, to observe, to be invested in something beyond yourself.
Beautifully put.
I remember reading about studies, maybe you know them, where even just having a view of green space from a hospital window led to faster recovery times for patients.
Yes, those studies are quite compelling.
It really brings home how deeply ingrained our need for nature is. But beyond just the visible, there's also the rich sensory experience, isn't there? It's not just what we see.
Absolutely. The holistic experience of sensory engagement is so vital and often, I think, underrated. Your garden or balcony is a feast for the senses, providing a truly immersive experience.
A feast for the senses. Tell me more.
Well, you can enjoy the delicate or vibrant scents of flowers. Think of the sweet fragrance of a climbing rose or the fresh, invigorating aroma of rosemary when you brush past it.
Love rosemary.
You can feel the rich, earthy texture of the soil between your fingers, maybe the warmth of it, or the smooth, cool surface of a decorative stone. Then there's the sound of birdsong, perhaps a robin's cheerful chirping in the spring, the rapid flutter of a hummingbird's wings near a feeder.
Or just the wind rustling the leaves.
Exactly, that gentle rustle.
Yeah.
It adds an auditory layer that connects you deeply to the living world around you. And of course, the sight of vibrant colors, the varying shades of green, the intricate patterns on leaves and petals, all of this stimulates your visual senses, providing endless beauty and detail.
It's very grounding.
It really is. This multi-sensory engagement keeps us incredibly connected to the world around us, grounding us and enriching our daily experience in a way that purely indoor activities often cannot. It's a profound joy that brings a deep sense of being alive and present.
What a beautiful way to describe it. A feast for the senses. And finally, there's a practical health benefit that's especially important here in Canada, isn't it? Particularly given our climate and those shorter daylight hours in winter.
Yes, absolutely. And that's vitamin D.
The sunshine vitamin.
Precisely. Safe sun exposure, and we're talking about just 10 to 15 minutes, maybe a few times a week, exposing your arms and legs if possible while you're out in your garden or relaxing on your balcony, provides you with essential vitamin D.
And why is that so crucial for seniors?
Well, this vitamin is absolutely vital for strong bone health. It helps your body absorb calcium, which is key in preventing conditions like osteoporosis, a significant concern for many as we age.
Right. Bone density is important.
Very. But it's not just about bones. Vitamin D also plays a crucial role in regulating mood and can even help combat seasonal affective disorder, or SAD, which is particularly relevant during our longer Canadian winters when natural sunlight can be scarce.
So getting outside helps with mood in winter too, potentially.
It can certainly contribute. So stepping outside for just that short while, enjoying giving your body and mind a health boost. It's like a natural dose of sunshine medicine.
So when you put it all together, the mental calm, the gentle movement, the cognitive sharpening, the sensory richness, and that vital vitamin D boost, it really paints a clear picture, doesn't it?
It does indeed.
Well-designed outdoor space is truly, well, it's like a prescription for a happier, healthier you. It's not just a nice to have. It feels like a vital component of a vibrant later life.
I completely agree. Think of your garden or balcony as your personal outdoor wellness retreat.
I love that. A wellness retreat at home.
Exactly. It's a space where nature's healing powers are always on call, ready to refresh your mind, invigorate your body, and soothe your spirit. It's a continuous source of rejuvenation, customized just for you, right outside your door.
You know, we hear so often from our listeners, and it resonates with Evelyn's story too, that traditional gardening, all that bending, kneeling, heavy lifting, can really be tough on the back and knees.
Oh, definitely. A common barrier.
It can even become a reason why people stop enjoying something they once truly loved. But the good news is, there are just so many innovative and thoughtful ways now to make gardening accessible for everyone, regardless of mobility or physical strength.
Absolutely. The key really is adaptation and smart design. Let's start with what many consider the cornerstone of accessible gardening: raised garden beds.
Yes, Evelyn's favorite.
Exactly. Their primary benefit is simple yet revolutionary. They elevate the soil to a comfortable height. This completely eliminates, or at least drastically reduces, the need for constant bending and that strenuous kneeling.
Which is huge.
It's a total game changer for those with back pain, knee issues, maybe balance concerns. Just like Evelyn found, it can be incredibly liberating. You can comfortably sit on the edge of the bed while you work. Some even have built-in benches.
Oh, that's smart.
Or you can use a sturdy gardening stool right next to it. This allows you to garden at waist height or even seated, which significantly reduces strain on your joints and back.
What about building them? Are they complicated?
Not necessarily. When it comes to construction, raised beds offer a fantastic variety of materials and styles. You'll find options like durable wood, often cedar, which is great in our BC climate for its natural resistance to rot and pests.
Good choice for longevity.
Yes, it lasts for years. Or you can go for sleek, modern metal like galvanized steel, which gives a very contemporary look and is extremely durable. There are also many pre-made kits available now, made from durable composites or even thick plastic, designed for easy assembly.
So, options for DIY or ready-made.
Exactly. That can be a great option if you're not keen on a big construction project. Now, the optimal height is truly personal, but generally we suggest around 2 to 3 feet for comfortable sitting. That usually allows you to reach the center of the bed fairly easily.
And for standing.
If you prefer to garden while standing, you might go a bit higher, perhaps 3 to 4 feet, so the soil is at a comfortable working height without having to stoop much.
Right.
And for those using wheelchairs or scooters, a U-shaped or maybe a keyhole design can be incredibly effective. It allows you to roll right into the center of the bed and access plants from all angles without excessive stretching. Customization is really key here. Measure what works for your body, whether you plan to stand, sit, or use a mobility aid beside it.
That makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Tailoring it to individual needs is crucial. It's not one size fits all. Now, for those with very small spaces, maybe a balcony in a condo or apartment, what about maximizing vertical space without taking up precious floor area? That's often a challenge.
Oh, absolutely. And that's where vertical gardens and wall planters come in. They are brilliant solutions for urban living or any compact area.
How do they work exactly?
They're perfect for smaller balconies or patios or even just a sunny wall in a courtyard. Their genius lies in efficiency. Plants grow upwards in pockets or shelves that are attached directly to a wall or perhaps a freestanding frame. This dramatically saves floor space.
Ah, so you're gardening upward.
Precisely. And the significant accessibility benefit here is that they bring the greenery right to eye level, or at least a comfortable reaching height. Again, minimizing bending and stooping.
Makes tending much easier.
Much easier. You can tend to your plants watering, pruning, or harvesting with ease and without undue strain. And creatively, you can do so much with them. Imagine an aromatic herb wall right outside your kitchen door,
Perfect. Fresh herbs right there.
offering fresh ingredients at arm's reach. Or perhaps a strawberry tower cascading with sweet berries. Or even just a vibrant display of cascading flowers like nasturtiums or petunias that brightens up a plain wall and attracts pollinators. They're both beautiful and incredibly functional, turning unused vertical space into a thriving garden.
I love the idea of an herb wall so practical. Now, what about someone who wants a bit more flexibility with their plants, maybe moving them around or even bringing some indoors for part of the year?
Then there's the sheer versatility of container gardening. This simply involves growing plants in individual pots and containers, which you can place anywhere on your patio, balcony, along a walkway, or even strategically around your front door to welcome visitors.
So pots and tubs.
Exactly. And the immense benefit here is mobility. You can easily move these plants around, perhaps bring a favorite pot closer to your seating area for easy tending, or move a sun-loving plant to follow the sun throughout the day.
Or into the shade if it gets too hot.
Right. Or rolling a plant into the shade during a heat wave. And if you need to bring a sensitive plant indoors during colder months, well, it's already in its pot, making the transition much more seamless.
What about the weight of the pots? They can get heavy.
That's a key consideration. For ease of movement, we always advise using lightweight pots where possible. Materials like lightweight plastic, resin, or even those fabric grow bags are far easier to manage than heavy ceramic or terracotta pots, especially if you anticipate needing to shift them around for sun exposure or just to redecorate.
Good tip.
You can also look for pots with built-in wheels, or consider investing in plant caddies, little platforms with wheels for your heavier containers. Makes moving them much less of a strain.
And what about the actual tools we use? Because
Mhm.
sometimes it's not just the beds or the containers, it's the equipment itself that can be challenging, can it? Especially for those with arthritis or maybe limited hand strength.
You're absolutely right. The right adaptive tools can make all the difference, transforming gardening from a potential chore back into a pure joy.
What kind of tools are we talking about?
For instance, long-handled tools are fantastic for reducing the need to bend right over. Think of things like grabbers that allow you to reach fallen leaves without stooping, or small pruning shears mounted on an extended pole.
Oh, I've seen those.
They can manage tasks like snipping a dead head off a rose without you having to bend down or reach awkwardly. These can also be invaluable for reaching plants at the back of a wider raised bed.
Makes sense. What about grip?
Ah, yes. Then there are tools with ergonomic handles. These are designed specifically for easier grip, which is just a blessing for anyone dealing with arthritis, carpal tunnel, or just reduced hand strength.
How are they different?
These handles are often thicker, maybe textured, or specially shaped to fit the natural curve of your hand. This minimizes strain and can prevent cramping. They allow you to apply force more efficiently with less discomfort, whether you're using a simple hand trowel or a pair of pruners.
That sounds much more comfortable.
It really is. And for watering, think about lightweight hoses with nozzles that have easy to press triggers or comfortable grip patterns. These make water management much less strenuous.
Those heavy hoses can be a real drag.
They can. Some hoses are even designed to be incredibly light and flexible, like those expandable pocket hoses. They reduce the dragging and pulling that can be quite exhausting with traditional rubber hoses. Also look for nozzles with multiple spray patterns that are easy to switch with minimal effort, and ensure the trigger mechanism doesn't require constant forceful squeezing.
Good points.
And of course, for comfort and support, when you do need to get a bit closer to the ground for certain tasks, kneeling pads or gardening stools are invaluable.
Essential kit, I'd say.
Definitely. A good kneeling pad, ideally thick and waterproof, protects your knees from hard, cold, or damp surfaces. And a gardening stool, especially one with wheels or maybe one of those multi-purpose benches that can be flipped over to become a kneeler, can allow you to move along rows with minimal effort. They transform potentially uncomfortable tasks into much more enjoyable ones. These small, thoughtful adaptations collectively make gardening a truly accessible and joyful activity again, allowing you to connect with your plants without the subsequent aches and pains.
That's all so practical. And speaking of practical solutions, I came across a really clever trick for filling those wonderful raised beds, or even really large containers that ties right into what you were saying about ease of movement and maybe even cost saving.
Oh, do tell.
Well, when you're filling them, you don't actually need to fill the entire thing with expensive potting soil, which can get heavy and costly.
Right, that can add up.
Instead, use a mix of soil and lightweight fillers at the very bottom. Think things like empty plastic bottles, cleaned, of course, maybe with lids on so they don't flatten too much.
It's interesting.
Or upside-down plastic nursery pots you have lying around, or even packing peanuts again, clean ones, maybe biodegradable if you can find them.
Okay, so fillers at the bottom layer.
Exactly. This serves a dual benefit. It significantly reduces the amount of expensive soil you need, which saves you money.
Always good.
And it also makes the whole better container considerably lighter. This is a huge bonus if you ever need to move it, even slightly, or perhaps if it's on a balcony where weight limits might be a concern.
That's a brilliant LOL smart tip. Cost saving and weight reduction. Makes perfect sense. Building on that idea of making things easier and more enjoyable, whether you're working with a small, intimate balcony or maybe a more spacious patio, thoughtful design is just paramount. It's really about more than just aesthetics, isn't it?
Oh, much more. Functionality is key.
It's about transforming that outdoor space into a real joy to use, a place that actively supports your comfort and, crucially, your safety. It's about making it feel like a true extension of your indoor living space.
Absolutely. So let's delve into those key design elements that can make all the difference for you, our listener. First, and perhaps most importantly, is comfortable seating.
Can't relax without a good seat?
Exactly. When selecting chairs, the focus should always be on ease of use and support. Look for chairs with sturdy arms. Those arms provide crucial leverage.
They're getting up and down.
Precisely. Makes it much easier to sit down and, more importantly, to push yourself back up to a standing position without straining. Beyond the structure itself, supportive cushions are an absolute must.
Don't skimp on the cushions.
No. They enhance comfort for longer periods of relaxation, whether you're reading, having a cup of tea, or just enjoying the view. Look for high-density foam cushions that offer firm support and bounce back, rather than thin ones that flatten quickly and offer little support.
Good advice.
And don't forget the convenience of having a small table within easy reach. This is a simple but vital addition for placing drinks, snacks, a book, your phone, maybe even a small potted herb.
Keeps everything handy.
Yes, allowing you to relax without constantly needing to reach or strain. A small side table, or even a sturdy garden stool, can serve this purpose beautifully. Now, when considering materials for your furniture, opt for weather-resistant options. Things like wrought iron, which is incredibly sturdy and durable,
Classic look, too.
or lightweight aluminum, which is great for ease of movement, and it's rust-resistant. Treated wood also offers a classic, warm look with good durability in our Canadian climate. Just ensure it's properly sealed against moisture.
Important for rain and snow.
Definitely. These materials ensure your seating will withstand the elements and remain comfortable for years to come, offering a long-term investment in your outdoor enjoyment. You might even consider an outdoor recliner or maybe a gliding chair for ultimate relaxation, provided it has those essential sturdy arms.
And next, absolutely vital for our sometimes surprisingly strong BC summers, is shade.
Oh yes,
Yeah.
crucial.
Its importance cannot be overstated in protecting you against the sun's powerful rays. They can be really intense, leading to discomfort, heat stroke, or even sunburn, especially as our skin often becomes more sensitive with age.
We need that protection.
We do. And solutions are varied. They can be tailored to your space. A classic patio umbrella offers flexible shade you can move or tilt as the sun shifts throughout the day. Look for ones with easy crank mechanisms, not the heavy push-up kind.
Good point. Ease of use again.
For a more permanent fixture, a pergola provides lovely dappled light and a beautiful architectural element. It can also serve as a great frame for climbing plants like clematis or grapes.
Adds greenery too.
Alternatively, a retractable awning offers instant, maybe even push-button protection from both sun and those unexpected rain showers, giving you maximum control. Ensuring you have adequate shade means you can enjoy your outdoor space comfortably and safely, even on the hottest days, prolonging your enjoyment throughout the summer season.
I really appreciate that emphasis on shade. It's so easy to underestimate how quickly the sun can affect us, especially later in the day. And beyond comfort, safety must always be a top priority, right? Particularly when it comes to mobility.
Precisely. That brings us directly to clear pathways. Safety truly comes first here. It's imperative to keep all pathways on your patio, your deck, or in your garden consistently free of clutter.
Trip hazards are a no-go.
Absolutely. This means no stray garden tools left lying on the ground, no tripping hazards like loose hoses snaking across the path, and certainly no decorative items or potted plants placed where someone might stumble over them in low light.
Keep it clear.
You need to ensure there is ample space for easy movement, especially if you or your guests use a walker, a cane, or even a wheelchair. A clear, wide, unobstructed path provides confidence and significantly reduces the risk of falls, allowing everyone to move freely and securely. Ideally, aim for paths that are at least 36 inches wide, maybe even wider if a mobility aid is regularly used.
Good guideline.
Coupled with clear paths are non-slip surfaces. Prevention is key here. For patios or decks that might become slippery when wet, which happens a lot here in BC.
It's really on the coast.
Right. Using outdoor rugs with a good non-slip backing can provide both traction and maybe a touch of warmth or color underfoot. For surfaces like smooth concrete, which can become incredibly slick after rain or even morning dew, consider applying non-slip treatments.
What are those?
They're often clear coatings or maybe grit additives that are rolled or sprayed on. They're designed to increase friction and make the surface much safer to walk on. You can also opt for materials like textured pavers or composite decking that inherently offers better grip right from the start.
Smart choices for materials.
And finally, thinking about accessibility from a broader perspective, let's focus on the transition between indoor and outdoor living.
Getting in and out easily.
Exactly. We're talking about creating as seamless a transition as possible from indoors to outdoors. Minimize steps or high thresholds wherever you can, as these can be significant barriers and major trip hazards.
Those door sills can can be tricky.
They can. If you have a sliding glass door, ensure the track is kept clean and runs smoothly. If steps are absolutely unavoidable, it's essential, truly essential, to ensure they are well lit after dark, maybe with solar lights embedded in the risers or path lights nearby. And, crucially, ensure they have sturdy, easy-to-grip handrails on both sides.
Handrails are non-negotiable with steps.
Absolutely. They provide vital support and confidence when navigating changes in elevation, whether you're just stepping out for a morning coffee or coming back in after sunset. All these elements combined create an outdoor space that is not only visually appealing, but profoundly comfortable, incredibly safe, and truly inviting for everyone.
It makes so much sense. When you think about it, your outdoor space really is like an extension of your living room, but with added sunshine and fresh air.
That's the LL kick for this section, a perfect way to frame it.
Design it with the same care and comfort you put into your favorite indoor spot. It's not just an afterthought. It's an integral part of your home where relaxation and enjoyment can flourish, a place you truly look forward to spending time in every day. Okay, many of us love the idea of a beautiful, lush garden or balcony, but maybe the thought of hours of weeding, constant pruning, and endless watering. Well, it feels a bit daunting, doesn't it?
It can definitely seem overwhelming, yes.
Well, I'm here to reassure you and our listeners that you absolutely don't need a notoriously green thumb or endless hours of backbreaking work to enjoy a vibrant, thriving outdoor space. The secret often lies in choosing the right plant.
Right plant, right place.
Exactly. Plants that are designed, more or less, to practically take care of themselves.
That's the goal for easy enjoyment. The right plant in the right place significantly reduces maintenance, allowing you to enjoy the beauty without all the heavy lifting. Let's look at some excellent low-maintenance plant choices, particularly ones that are well-suited for our beautiful and sometimes challenging British Columbia climate.
Okay, what should we look for?
First up, I always recommend considering native BC plants. These are truly the unsung heroes for low-maintenance gardening here.
Why native specifically?
Well, because they've evolved over millennia right here in our specific climate, our soils, our rainfall patterns, they essentially come pre-programmed to thrive.
Ah, they're adapted already.
Precisely. This means they're naturally more resistant to local pests and diseases that might plague non-native species, requiring fewer chemical interventions or constant worried monitoring. And crucially, once they're established, their root systems are incredibly efficient at seeking out moisture from our natural rainfall. This makes them far less reliant on supplemental watering, especially during our drier summers. You're working with nature, not against it.
Which means less work for us.
Directly translates into less fuss for you. Think of the graceful fronds of various native ferns like sword fern or deer fern, perfect for bringing that lush evergreen texture to shady spots. Or consider sallow, a really resilient shrub with beautiful dark green leaves and even edible berries. Or certain types of native coneflowers, which offer vibrant pops of color and attract pollinators without needing much coddling. They truly belong here, and they'll show it with their resilience and effortless beauty.
That makes so much sense, letting nature do most of the work for us. Now, for someone who wants to plant something once and then just enjoy it year after year without replanting every spring.
Then you're looking for perennials.
Yeah.
The beauty of perennials is right there in their name. They persist, they return year after year. This dramatically reduces your annual planting effort.
Saves time and money.
Yeah, exactly. Unlike annuals, which complete their life cycle in one season and then die after flowering, perennials come back from their rootstock each spring. Once they're established, you're not having to buy and replant them every single year. And examples abound for our BC climate. Think of hostas. They offer stunning foliage in a huge variety of sizes, colors, and textures, perfect for shady spots, from tiny little ones for pots to giant, impressive ones for garden beds.
Hostas are lovely.
Or sedum, often called stonecrop, with its thick, succulent leaves. It's incredibly drought-tolerant and offers beautiful late-season blooms that often look good right into the winter, providing interest. Lavender is another classic, provides fragrant, beautiful purple spikes, thrives in sunny, well-drained spots, and is wonderful for attracting bees and butterflies.
It smells amazing.
Doesn't it?
Yeah.
And many ornamental grasses add wonderful texture, sound, that rustling sound and movement to a garden with minimal care. Often they just need a single trim back in the spring. They provide consistent beauty with basically a one-time planting effort.
That sounds very appealing. Now, you mentioned drought-tolerant with sedum and lavender. With BC's increasingly drier summers and occasional watering restrictions, that seems really important.
It really is. Choosing drought-tolerant plants is becoming increasingly smart. These plants are designed by nature to thrive with less frequent watering, which conserves precious water resources and significantly reduces your workload.
Less time with the hose.
Exactly. Succulents, with their fascinating forms and incredibly low water needs, are perfect for sunny spots, maybe in containers or rock gardens. They offer unique shapes and colors with minimal fuss. Sedums, as we mentioned, are also fantastic for this. Or consider certain herbs like rosemary and thyme. Not only do they require little water once established, but they also offer delightful fragrance and culinary uses right at your fingertips.
Double duty.
Right. Other great choices might include varieties of sempervivum, those are the hen and chicks, maybe agave if you have a very sunny protected spot, and some types of echinacea, the coneflower. They are truly resilient, beautiful, and incredibly forgiving if you forget to water sometimes.
Those sound like perfect choices for, well, maybe forgetful gardeners or just those looking to conserve water. But what about adding some more permanent structure or height to a space, maybe without the fuss of planting large trees or digging extensive garden beds?
Excellent question. Shrubs and small trees in pots can add wonderful structure, year-round beauty, and distinct focal points to your outdoor space with remarkably minimal effort. They bring a sense of permanence and grandeur, even to a small balcony or patio.
What kinds work well in pots?
Consider elegant dwarf conifers. They offer evergreen interest and come in so many shapes and sizes now. To fit pots, think upright junipers, little globe arborvitae, or Japanese maples, which are renowned for their stunning foliage that changes color through the seasons and their delicate forms perfect for a sheltered spot on a patio where you can appreciate them up close.
Japanese maples are gorgeous.
Aren't they? Or hydrangeas. They offer magnificent, long-lasting blooms in summer, from classic blue and pink mop heads to the more delicate lace cap varieties. Many hydrangeas do quite well in large containers.
So you can still have those big blooms.
You can. When planting these in pots, the key is to ensure you choose a container large enough to accommodate their root system for a few years. Usually aim for at least twice the size of their nursery pot to start. But otherwise, they are largely self-sufficient once established, typically requiring only occasional watering and maybe a feed once or twice a season.
Okay, manageable. Now, for culinary enthusiasts or those who just love fresh aromas nearby,
Then herbs are just a fantastic choice for low-maintenance container gardening. They are incredibly easy to grow, especially in pots, and many are quite resilient. You can keep them right outside your kitchen door for immediate access.
super convenient.
Imagine stepping out to snip fresh basil for your pasta sauce, or bright mint for a refreshing iced tea, or fragrant dill for your salmon. Thyme and chives are also wonderfully resilient and provide fresh flavor for cooking throughout the season. Many herbs, like oregano and sage, are also quite drought tolerant once established. They offer both aesthetic appeal, they look lovely, and a practical benefit with very little fuss, connecting your garden directly to your kitchen.
Love that connection. And for a touch of effortless charm, maybe some delightful surprises each season without replanting.
Then you might look for self-seeding annuals. These are flowers that, at the end of their season, drop their seeds, and often those seeds will germinate and regrow themselves the next year, reducing the need for you to replant annually.
Nature doing the work again.
Exactly. It creates a more naturalized, almost meadow-like look in your garden, a charming bit of wildness. Calendula, with its cheerful orange and yellow blooms, also edible petals, and cosmos, with their delicate, airy flowers and vibrant colors, are wonderful examples of this. They provide continuous blooms through the summer and delightful surprises each spring without you lifting a finger for replanting that specific spot.
That's a clever way to keep things fresh and vibrant without constant work. And speaking of efficiency, I have another LLL smart tip that saves both time and water, especially if you're using containers for many of these plants.
Okay, let's hear it.
Group plants with similar watering needs together in the same containers, or at least in adjacent containers. For example, put all your succulents and drought-tolerant herbs like rosemary together in one pot or area, and then put all your moisture-loving plants, like maybe ferns or petunias, in another group. This makes watering much more efficient because you're not constantly trying to give just a little water to the succulent while drenching the fern next to it.
Right, you water the zone appropriately.
Exactly. It prevents common gardening mishaps, like overwatering a plant that prefers dry conditions or underwatering a thirsty one. It keeps your plants healthier, and it definitely saves you from unnecessary trips with the watering can or hose. It's all about working smarter, not harder, isn't it?
That's a great practical tip. Very smart. Now, an outdoor oasis isn't solely about the plants you cultivate, as lovely as they are. It's also about the vibrant life you invite into that space. Broadening our definition of an oasis means creating an environment that welcomes and supports local wildlife.
Turning it into a mini habitat.
Exactly, turning your garden or balcony into a mini sanctuary that brings life and movement right to your doorstep or window.
It's so true. Watching nature unfold right outside your window adds this whole other layer of joy and fascination to your outdoor space, doesn't it? It turns it into a living, dynamic theater.
Beautifully said, a living theater.
So let's talk about some simple strategies for attracting these delightful visitors, whether you have a sprawling garden or just a small city balcony.
Okay, where do we start?
First up, probably the easiest and most common, bird feeders. A simple bird feeder can bring an immense amount of joy and activity right to your doorstep. You can watch local BC birds like those curious black-capped chickadees, or the vibrant house finches, maybe the bold Steller's jays, or even those iridescent Anna's hummingbirds if you put out nectar.
They're amazing to watch.
Aren't they? They flit and feed, and it's just constant entertainment. The key is strategic placement. Put the feeder where it can be easily seen from indoors, perhaps from your favorite armchair, or from your comfortable outdoor seating.
So you can enjoy the show.
Exactly, without disturbing the birds too much. You can choose from various types of feeders, general seed mixes, suet cages, which woodpeckers love, or those specialized nectar feeders for hummingbirds. Each type attracts different species, so a little research into your local birds and their preferences can yield amazing results.
Good point. Different food, different birds.
Complementing a feeder, bird baths are incredibly beneficial and, I think, often overlooked. They provide a crucial freshwater source.
Especially in summer.
Yes, particularly during our dry periods in BC summers, water can be even more important than food for birds. They need water for drinking, obviously, but also for bathing, which helps keep their feathers in good condition. A clean, shallow bird bath can be a magnet for a surprising variety of avian visitors. Adds activity, too. It does. Lovely splashing sounds and dynamic activity to your space. Just ensure it's shallow enough for smaller birds to use safely, maybe with a sloped edge or a stone in the middle for perching, and ideally a rough surface for good grip.
Safety first, even for birds.
Right. Now, to attract those beautiful, delicate creatures, the butterflies and the bees, consider planting pollinator-friendly plants.
Essential for our ecosystem.
Absolutely. These are flowers specifically chosen because they provide nectar and pollen, which are vital food sources for butterflies and bees, which are crucial for pollinating so many plants, including our food crops, and they provide endless fascination to watch.
What kind of plants work well?
Look for plants like fragrant lavender, which bees adore. Sturdy coneflowers, echinacea with their distinctive centers, are great for butterflies. Various salvias with their tall flower spikes are popular, or those cheerful cosmos we mentioned earlier. Other excellent choices for BC include bee balm, monarda, native lupines, and even simple daisies. These plants not only support these important pollinators, but also bring that gentle buzz of life, movement, and a kaleidoscope of colors to your garden.
And remember, even a very small space, like a balcony with a few pots, can provide vital resources and make a real contribution to the local ecosystem. Don't feel you need a huge garden.
That's such an important point. Every little bit helps. Precisely. And even a small amount of shelter can make a significant difference too.
Shelter. How so?
Well, a dense perennial plant, maybe small shrub growing in a pot, or even a climbing vine on a trellis, can offer a safe haven for birds to rest, hide from predators like neighborhood cats, or even potentially find a spot to nest.
Creating a safe space.
It's about creating a miniature ecosystem, a safe refuge, even if it's just in a container on your balcony. Think about the comfort and security you'd want and try to replicate a little bit of that for your tiny wild visitors.
A thoughtful approach.
And for an extra layer of tranquility and attraction, a small water feature can be truly transformative if your space allows.
Like a little fountain.
Exactly.
Yeah.
A little bubbling fountain not only adds a wonderfully calming sound to your outdoor space, that gentle gurgle of water is incredibly soothing and can help mask less pleasant urban noises.
White noise from nature.
Kind of. But it also serves as an additional magnet for birds, inviting them to drink and splash. The sound of moving water in particular seems to be very attractive to birds, more so than still water sometimes.
Oh, interesting.
There are many compact, self-contained water features available now that are perfect for balconies or small patios. They often require minimal installation and maintenance, just keeping the water topped up and the pump clean. Just ensure the pump is easily accessible for cleaning when you choose one.
It's truly about creating a welcoming haven, then, for both you and the local nature that shares your space. And perhaps here's a crucial piece of LLL smart advice.
Yes.
It's really important to keep those bird feeders and bird baths meticulously clean. Regular cleaning helps prevent the spread of diseases among bird populations, ensuring that your efforts to attract them are genuinely beneficial and not inadvertently harmful.
How often should you clean them?
A simple scrub with hot, soapy water, maybe every week or two, rinsing really well, and allowing them to dry thoroughly before refilling can make a big difference. And always remember, observing wildlife from a respectful distance is best for both their safety and yours. Enjoy their presence, absolutely, but let them live naturally without interference. Your role is really to provide a welcoming environment, not to intervene directly in their lives.
That's very wise advice. Provide the resources, then sit back and enjoy the show respectfully.
We've talked quite a bit about comfort and accessibility, and we've touched on safety already. But these are just such foundational elements of a truly enjoyable outdoor space that I think we simply must dive just a little deeper, reinforce some key points.
I agree. These are the critical layers that ensure your green oasis is not only beautiful, but also completely safe and comfortable for you to enjoy at all times, day or night, rain or shine.
They provide that essential peace of mind. Absolutely. Think of these as the fundamental pillars that allow you to truly relax and thrive in your outdoor environment. So, first, let's circle back emphatically to clear and even pathways. This is paramount for fall prevention, which we know is a major concern as we age.
Can't stress it enough.
No, it means regularly ensuring that your patios, decks, and any garden paths are consistently free of any cracks, loose stones, shifting pavers, or uneven surfaces that could easily cause a trip or a stumble. It's really about proactive maintenance.
Spotting problems early.
Exactly. If you spot a loose flagstone, address it immediately by re-leveling it or maybe regrouting it. If a crack appears in the concrete, consider repairing it before it becomes a greater hazard. Smooth, uninterrupted surfaces are just essential for confident movement, especially if you're using a walker, cane, or have any balance concerns.
Material choice matters too.
It does. Consider using materials like concrete, tightly laid pavers, or smooth composite decking for main thoroughfares. And again, ensure those pathways are wide enough for comfortable passage, that 36 inches is a good minimum, ideally wider if you or frequent visitors use mobility aids.
Okay, clear and even paths. Got it. What's next?
Next, and just as important as it is indoors, is strategic lighting. Outdoor lighting is absolutely crucial for visibility and safety after dark, but it also significantly extends the usability and enjoyment of your space into the evening hours.
That's so you use the space longer.
Precisely. Imagine wanting to step out for some cool evening air or to enjoy a beautiful sunset. Adequate lighting prevents missteps and makes the space feel inviting, not intimidating. There are many excellent solutions available now. Solar pathway lights are wonderful for ambiance and gently guiding your steps along a path. And the best part is, because they're solar, they don't require any complicated wiring or add to your electricity bill.
Easy and economical.
Motion sensor lights near doors provide an extra layer of security and convenience. They illuminate the area instantly when someone approaches, making it much safer to enter and exit, finding the keyhole, seeing the step. And string lights, often called fairy lights, while they add a wonderfully welcoming and cozy atmosphere to your patio or balcony,
Very popular now.
they are. They also contribute to overall visibility, creating a soft, pleasant glow that makes the space feel magical and safe. Strategic lighting ensures you can confidently navigate your outdoor space, day or night, and really transforms it for evening enjoyment.
Lighting truly makes a world of difference, doesn't it? Not just for safety, but for extending the usability of the space beyond daylight hours. Now, beyond sun protection with shade, which we've discussed, what about other weather considerations? For enjoying your outdoor space more often in our sometimes unpredictable Canadian, and specifically BC, climate.
That brings us to thinking about comprehensive weather protection. While we've talked about shade for sun, it's worth considering protection beyond just the sun's glare. For instance, waterproof covers for your outdoor cushions and furniture are a really smart investment.
Saves dragging cushions in and out.
Exactly. They protect your comfortable seating from those sudden downpours, keeping them dry and prolonging their lifespan, so you don't have to constantly rush outside to bring them indoors every time the skies open up. And for more comprehensive rain protection, especially during those unpredictable BC showers, a retractable awning can be a fantastic addition to a patio or maybe a larger balcony.
More substantial protection.
Yes, it allows you to quickly extend cover over your seating area, keeping you and your space dry without having to rush indoors. This flexibility means your outdoor space remains usable in a much wider range of weather conditions, from light rain to intense sun, maximizing your time outside. For smaller balconies, a good quality cantilever umbrella, one that tilts and rotates, can offer similar flexible coverage.
Good options.
Yeah.
What about managing our gardening gear?
Right. Also, think about easy-to-manage tools and supplies. Sometimes the sheer effort involved in retrieving and then putting away gardening tools can be a deterrent to using your outdoor space for those spontaneous moments of weeding or watering.
If it's a hassle, you might not bother.
Exactly. So emphasize storing your gardening tools and supplies in an easily accessible place. Maybe a small upright shed or one of those weatherproof storage benches that doubles as seating.
Clever.
Or even just a dedicated plastic container kept neatly tucked away. This means no more trekking to a far corner of the garage or down to the basement just for your trowel or gloves. Ideally, these storage solutions should be located right near your outdoor space to minimize effort and encourage those spontaneous gardening moments. Having everything you need readily at hand reduces the physical exertion and just makes enjoying your green space that much easier, allowing you to just pop out for a few minutes whenever the mood strikes.
Makes gardening feel less like a chore.
Precisely. And finally, something that's often overlooked but incredibly important for our overall well-being, especially when outdoors. Hydration.
Drinking enough water.
Yes. It's vitally important to always have water easily accessible when spending time outdoors, particularly on sunny days or during any period of physical activity, however gentle that gardening might be. Dehydration can be a serious concern for seniors. It can creep up on you and lead to dizziness, fatigue, and even increase the risk of falls.
Need to keep fluids up.
Absolutely. Keeping a full water bottle, maybe a thermos of chilled water, or just a pitcher of water with a glass right on your patio table or a nearby side table, is a simple habit that can prevent dehydration and ensure you remain comfortable and safe while enjoying your outdoor oasis. Make it a routine. Grab your water bottle before you head outside.
These are all such practical, common sense tips, aren't they? But they really make a huge difference in transforming an outdoor area from just outside into a truly functional, comfortable, and safe extension of your home.
They build that foundation for enjoyment.
And as a final LLL smart tip for those really hot days we sometimes get during BC summers, especially inland, or even during heat waves on the coast in July and August.
Yes.
How to cope? Consider getting a small, portable fan for your patio or balcony. Just having a little circulating breeze can make a significant difference in your personal comfort. It helps you to stay cool and enjoy your space even when the temperature's soar, preventing you from overheating and making those warm afternoons much more pleasant and bearable. It's a small investment that can offer really big comfort.
That's a great idea. A little breeze goes a long way on a hot day. Hashtag outro. Well, there you have it, everyone. Our lively later life family. We've truly explored how to cultivate your own outdoor oasis, haven't we? Transforming any green space, whether it's big or small, into a truly senior-friendly haven designed just for you.
We covered a lot of ground.
We did. From the profound mental and physical benefits of connecting with nature, right through to the practical solutions like raised beds and adaptive tools, and those thoughtful design elements for comfort and safety.
And remember, the core message here is really profound, I think. Connecting with nature in whatever way works for you is such a powerful and accessible way to boost your mood, engage in gentle, enjoyable activity, and find a deep sense of peace right where you live.
It really anchors your well-being.
From those accessible gardening solutions, like those fantastic raised beds Evelyn loved, and the smart vertical gardens for small spaces, to designing truly comfortable and safe outdoor seating that works for your body. Every thoughtful choice you make adds immensely to your well-being and enjoyment.
Your outdoor space isn't just, a place outside your walls. It truly is an extension of your home. It's like a vibrant living room, but with added sunshine and fresh air.
That's the perfect image.
And by making it a place of comfort, beauty, and safety, you are genuinely enhancing your quality of life, enriching every single day of your golden years. It's really about bringing more joy, more purpose, and more vitality into your daily routine.
We sincerely hope this deep dive helps you feel more confident and inspired about creating or maybe adapting your own senior-friendly outdoor space. If this conversation resonated with you, and if it helps you feel more confident about creating your own slice of green peace, please do give us a thumbs up.
Yes, that little click really helps us know what content resonates with you, and it helps others find our channel too.
It does indeed.
And if you haven't already, please don't forget to subscribe to the Lively Later Life channel. And importantly, hit that notification bell so you won't miss out on more episodes in our Your Space, Your Peace series and all the other valuable content we create just for you, our Lively Later Life family.
We're always working on new ways to support your vibrant later life. And we'd absolutely love to hear from you, our community. What's one dream feature for your ideal outdoor oasis, big or small?
Ooh, good question.
Perhaps it's a specific type of plant you've always wanted to grow. Or maybe a cozy reading nook sheltered from the wind. Or even that little bubbling water feature we talked about. Or perhaps you have a favorite local BC garden center or nursery you love that offers great accessible options or fantastic low-maintenance plants you'd recommend to others.
Sharing local resources is fantastic.
Share your green thumb wisdom, your personal tips, your successes, even your challenges in the comment section below. Your insights are so incredibly valuable, and they can truly inspire others in the community to create their own beautiful, accessible outdoor havens.
Yes, your experiences are the most authentic source of wisdom. We genuinely read every comment, and your contributions truly enrich our lively later life family. It makes it a real conversation.
It really does. So until next time, dig in, find your peace, maybe plant something wonderful, and keep embracing your lively later life to the absolute fullest.
Take care, everyone. Happy gardening.